Okay, what's up guys? Welcome back to Deus Ex Part 25, I believe. And now we're gonna go talk to our boss, David Seraph. And from what the security guard just told me before I started recording is that William Taggart is here. And I also knew that. Anyway, but he said it right before the recording started, so yeah. Welcome to Seraph Industries.
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes, I imagine you do. As David Seraph's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go.
What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
Who is this guy? So we could get mad at him. We could just stay cool, because we're cool. We're Adam Jensen. We beat the shit out of, people with guns. Or people not with guns. Anyway,
I appreciate your concern,
let's just
Mr.
chill
Taggart,
out.
But it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm a psychologist, Mr. Jensen. I know when a man is hiding behind words.
Dude.
The flesh may heal, but the mind is not always.
You're gonna be hiding behind your friends in a minute.
You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
So, what do you hope to accomplish here?
I'm curious about something, Mr. Taggart. What is it you hope to accomplish by coming here tonight?
I would think that would be obvious. Your company has been viciously targeted. The violence and bloodshed that's occurred, it must be stopped. But I'm afraid it won't be until men of wisdom and understanding come to an agreement.
About what?
About the future, Mr. Jensen. This enhancement technology threatens to change the course of human evolution, to redefine what it even means to be human. You think governments can afford to let that go unregulated?
You can't stop progress, Mr. Taggart.
Perhaps not. But neither can we afford to sit by and watch it happen on its own. Not when we have the ability, the collective will, and foresight to influence it.
I see. Thank you for illuminating me.
Anytime.
Okay, so I really don't like this guy. You can't knock him out. I'm trying to right now. That's my B button. Not working. Anyway, we'll leave him. These four dudes are all gonna blow each other. Idiots. That guy might be a prick, but some of the shit he says seems pretty sensical. I mean, look at me. I'm one dude. I'm killing like
Boss, we need to...
dozens of people single-handedly.
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
I what?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now, but he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important.
Okay, so he's obviously trying to divert the subject here, and I hate the way he talks to you like you're a child. Though I gotta give props to his voice actor. He plays the part perfectly. Anyway, so let's We're gonna get the Silver Tongue bonus, or at least try to. It's 1,000 XP, totally worth it. But you gotta be careful, cause you gotta know what to look for the audio cues. Anyway, let's refocus, cause he's obviously trying to steer away from the subject.
I want to, believe me. I want to catch these guys as badly as you do. But that breach is responsible for every security crisis we've had, including today's. If you want me to stop these guys, I need to know what kind of data they've had access to.
You're right. I'm sorry if I seem evasive. But you can't expect me to tell you every detail of this company's operations every single day. We're at war here, and it's your job to protect us from enemies who try to take us down. You should have found that loophole without my having to tell you about it. You know, Frank wanted me to hire experts, an outside security firm to protect us, but you convinced me you could do it. Are you saying you were wrong?
Okay, so now that he's like, coming at us offensively, you want to defend. If he says like, I needed a general, something like that, defend as well. But if he says something like, we need to concentrate on the future, and he just like, is like trying to divert the subject again, refocus. But if he starts talking about you, I know one of the cues is like general, and it's all at random. I've actually never heard the one that we just got, the one he just said to us. Never heard that one before.
Are we done here?
No, shut up. So we have to defend.
I think I proved myself today. And the only reason I'm worried about that loophole right now is because the data you streamed through it could have been accessed, backtraced, and stolen by the men who attacked us. Our enemies might still find a way to hurt us with it.
What? Well, I never considered that. Sorry, son. I guess you have proved yourself today. Your concerns about the data being compromised won't really be an issue as long as we stay strong and work together as a team. That's all I've ever tried to do here. Find the best, most qualified people I can, and bring them all together so they can complement each other. Now, Megan understood that. That's why she suggested I hire you in the first place. To help this little family of ours survive.
I've never gotten that one before. Let's do refocus. Man, this is tricky. I haven't heard that one before.
Megan? Boss, what does Megan have to do with any of this? I thought we were discussing a security breach.
She doesn't. I mean, not directly.
Okay, that was the right choice.
If I'm reluctant to share the data with you, it's because there's legal issues involved. Every company has its secrets, son. And Megan's research was a big part of ours. But the data I streamed has nothing to do with her. It wasn't even proprietary in nature, so I don't want you wasting any more time harping on it. The shareholders expect me to take care of it, and I will. So leave it to me to deal with from here.
I guess let's do refocus.
I would like nothing better than to trust you with this, boss. But trust is a two-way street, and the way you've handled this entire conversation so far makes me think that it's you who isn't trusting me. Why, boss? What is it you're so afraid to tell me?
Adam, of course I trust you, son. And it's not that I'm afraid to tell you the truth. It's just that, honestly, I'm afraid you'll take it the wrong way. All right. Look, the truth is, I set up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people, potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
Okay, so, another thing I want to point out, yeah, we got the, yeah, we got the Silver Tongue bonus. Woo! Alright, so, another thing he'll do is he'll start talking about Megan, and then he'll, halfway through his audio, he'll be like, I thought you understand, and it'll sound like he'll bring up Megan in the same part, but then he'll end it off with, I thought you would understand that, and he's directing at you, and he sounds really angry, but you still need to do refocus, not defend. It's a mistake I made a couple times, and I just couldn't figure out why it wouldn't give me the Silver Tongue, and that's because he ends it with an angry note, but you really just want to do refocus. It's tricky, but I recommend doing a save before talking to him. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Like, even then, almost all those audio cues I never heard before. There's like 3 different... Don't do Place ever. It pretty much says I'll back off. I believe those files will still be on our computer, so let's just accept this right now.
Here, this is for you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Henshaw Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the Typhoon or with some other top-secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Seraph Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure. I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
It's never been about money for me, Adam. But you're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get going. Farida's prepping the chopper.
Man, this game is so good. I mean, it's one thing to have, like, good gameplay mechanics, which it absolutely has. There's no arguing about that. But to have a really good story to go along with it, too, you can even tell, like, even if you guys don't know the story yourself, I mean, I obviously know it, so I know it's good, but you can, even when I was first playing this and I didn't really know what was going to happen, I could tell this shit is deep. There was a fucking rabbit hole of a story for this thing. So, you can go to the computer and look at the files that Seraph sent you, that he had the PI look up on you. Here we go. So this one is, here's the thing. Alright, so I'm not gonna, you guys can read the whole thing. Hold on, let me scroll through it slowly here. You can pause it. Okay, no, this is the confidential file right here. Boom. Sorry if I'm scrolling through it fast, but pretty much in a nutshell, what it says is your parents aren't your real parents.
Athena tells me you spoke
fuck.
to Seraph. Did he happen to tell you why he made us look like idiots?
I'm handling it.
You can imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Seraph spoon-feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
That's your pride talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I didn't.
I love the interactions between Adam and Pritchard. They're funny. Pretty much it says, your parents aren't your real parents, and you were pretty much, I think either your parents work at a lab, or you were living at a lab or getting tested. White Helix Labs. Pretty much what happened is it burned down, and I guess there's like no survivors. And also, I don't think I think Adam's parents couldn't have kids, and then out of like nowhere they had like a 5-year-old boy. Yeah. I know the whole story, so I can't really tell you any more than that, but yeah, pretty much his parents aren't his parents. Anyway, so if our main objective is up on the roof while we headed out, well, because we got a $2,000 rocket launcher on us with only one rocket, and we don't really need it. Let's really be honest here. It's a once I fire that one rocket, it becomes like an 8x3 paperweight. There's no use to really have it. We're not even in the boss fight. The frag mines did more damage than the rocket launcher, so I don't want to buy it. I want to sell it. Let's sell it. Let's sell the shotgun, the rocket launcher. Let's sell... No, I'm going to keep the sniper rifle ammo. For some reason, I feel like keeping it. I thought I had machine pistol ammo. I definitely dumped it now that I remember. Okay. And okay, this... we'll have to go back to our apartment in the next video.
Just not the cops.
This video's been going on for long enough. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope that helped you out with the Silver Tongue bonus. I know it's a little difficult considering like everyone gets different. It's all random. It'll be different. It was different for me when I did my my sort of. It's been different for me every time I've done it. It'll probably be different for you. If you're lucky, it'll be the same as it was for me as it is for you. But anyway, yeah, leave some comments if you have any questions about that shit. In the next part, we're gonna mod out our guns, and we're gonna head off to China, and the journey begins all over again. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please hit that thumbs up, help me out. I'd really appreciate it, and it lets me know you guys like the shit I'm posting up here. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.